Hello, this is Samsai again, and welcome back to Caves of COD. Sadly, it would seem that my save from a previous session did not actually last. And I'm basically going to consider this the final recording session of Caves of COD, at least for the time being, because it seems that like the whole continue thing is just gone. And second of all, this is the wrong version. The game updated between recording sessions again, and I tried to hunt for the previous version so that I could continue with the save game, but it appears that the save game is no longer even there. Not to mention I couldn't find this the correct version. And Steam has this annoying tendency to keep things up to date, which means that it automatically updates things and it doesn't actually allow me to not update a game. The closest thing it allows me to do is basically update only when I launch the game, but even then it's going to update the game while I try to launch it. And I could like try to copy files over and keep them updated that way, or rather keep the version that way. But considering how this game is constantly updated, because it's still in early access, it's freaking beta, and the save files keep losing compatibility, I think this is not good enough for proper, like, long-term Let's Plays. So I'm going to basically play this session, and then I'm going to at least wait until they can make sure the saves do not, get or go incompatible, or they fix the versions so that it's easier to find the correct versions on Steam. Or alternatively, when this game makes it on GOG and I can just download a snapshot and keep that on my computer for like who knows how long. But let's make a new character, let's just roll another random, and let's see where we end up. Okay, so this is our next character, a mutated human water vine farmer with burrowing claws, double muscled, sleep gas generation, wings, analgesia, kindle, and teleport other. Not really sure about this. The farmer makes me feel like I should maybe have a little bit of extra strength, because I think we're going to spawn with a melee weapon. This would seem like one of our first, like, ego-based builds, which actually might work well considering what we have, but let's see. And we're of course going to be Samsai, as we always are. And yeah, we start once again from scratch. So what do we have here? We have an Iron Vine Reaper as our weapon, and we have a Farmer's Token, which is apparently a whole bunch of nothing. We might be able to sell that off. And on our hands we have the Burrowing Claws. Let's actually check what all of this stuff means. So Burrowing Claws means that for successful attacks digs through a wall. We cannot wear gloves, obviously. Also, it means that we have +1 AV. So basically this means that we can go a little more, unarmed. Double muscled means that we get +2 strength, but we lack movement speed. And we have a small chance to daze our opponents on a successful melee attack. Sleep gas generation we already know, and wings. And what is analgesia? You lack a developed sense of pain. You can only determine your general state of health and not your number of hit points. So we're going to die very quickly. That's basically what that means. In Kindle we can start fires with our mind. This mutation's effective level is increased by 2 because of our high ego. Yeah, because we have an ego bonus of 2 here. And then we have Teleport Other. You teleport an adjacent creature to a random nearby location. So if we get attacked by something that is really tearing into us, although we wouldn't necessarily be able to tell, we can try to teleport them away to give us a little bit of extra time to deal with the situation. And we start out with Wine wafer sheaves, which are water and thirst based effects to cooked meals. So that's 9 servings of food. Okay, and we have witchwood bark as well, which I could eat, but I'm not sure what it does. And we have some torches and water skins. So basically we're starting out with less equipment than usual. Well, we can make up for that lack of items by stealing some stuff. Masterwork short bow. Okay, we might be able to make use of that, possibly. Also, considering we are a wine wafer farmer, or water wine farmer rather, this means that we have well, cooking and gathering. These are new things because of the update. So cooking and gathering, we have harvestry, of course, because why wouldn't we? And we have not much in the way of stuff there, and basically nothing else here. We have make camp, start a campfire for cooking meals and preserving food, and wilderness lore of the marshes. So basically the areas around here. So we can prepare our meals. We can harvest some stuff. We're going to have to look into this, and of course we have axe proficiency due to the Vine Reaper. Okay, we have 2 weird artifacts here. We might not be able to examine this because I don't think my intelligence is that high. Yeah, it's basically we have a neutral status with our intelligence, so that means considering we don't have any special abilities to actually check items, we are probably better off just selling or giving those to Argive straight away. Yeah, let's get the quests. That way we can do those quests and get some experience, and then we have the Silos of Upa. We will have to go there and check that out, of course. And oh, we also should avoid hitting the walls because the locals might not like it if we start destroying their precious walls, because I can now destroy them. But yeah, considering I have harvestry, I can probably survive without buying some extra food for now. But I will sell some of this other stuff. The artifacts I will not sell. The staff and the battle axe I will sell, however, and the nuggets. Is there anything that I really want here? Cracked robotics housing. I can't really make use of scrap right now. There's a musket ×2, but I don't think a musket is something that I really want. Basically, it would be better off for me to just buy some wooden arrows, make use of the masterwork short bow, I think. So if I buy all of these, it's going to be worth 1 dram and I can find more. And that basically 1 dram is nothing. So let's just make that trade. And then we're going to go and give Argive some artifacts. We have basically picked up everything we can from here. So I'm just checking my abilities right now. So we have the harvest plants. Toggle to enable or disable the harvesting of plants. So now it's no longer just an active skill, now it's a passive thing. So can I not like harvest these? F to harvest. No, it's apparently I harvest stuff whenever there is actually stuff to harvest instead of actively on plants that usually were able to be harvested. But yeah, let's give Argive some knickknacks. So here is a weird artifact. And here is another. And now, of course, we have the weird wire conduit stuff, so... Now that we have gotten ourselves a little bit more HP, which we, by the way, still cannot tell, we can only check our HP here, and it says that our HP right now is perfect, but it's only going to give us an estimate, more or less. But this is where the Silos of Uppa is. So we could go and check that out, or alternatively we could go here. Considering this is so close by, I think I'm good enough to... Oh, there's some ruins. Let's go and check them out. Let's just hope that this isn't something... You're hungry, make a campfire to cook. Press A, choose make... Okay. So, this is how stuff works now, so I can just make something in the way. Oh, it's me that is in the way. Make camp here. And now I can whip up meals or preserve fresh food. So, you gather some fixings, some great congealed blaze injector, a venerable sniff of corrosive gas, some rhineweed, and one sesame seed. You toss them in a pot and stir. You eat the meal, it's tastier than usual. Plus 1 hit to the rest of the... Oh, okay, so that's how it works now. Interesting. Okay, so here's a leech. I think I should be able to handle a leech. In fact, I should be able to handle 2. So I just found a random blaze injector, I guess, and yeah, like nothing here has been touched. Also, I should probably like equip this, and you need to reload. Still need to reload the... Oh, never mind, I don't. I only had to reload it once. Oh, but now it's getting dark. I probably don't need the farmer's token in my hand. I can just replace that with a torch. Or alternatively, I can cook, choose ingredients to cook with. And I can make food with the wine wafer sheaves if I want to. And preserve fresh food. You preserve 3 wine wafers into 9 servings of wine wafer sheaf. So that's how it works. Okay. And I'm guessing I can eat these if I want to. Yes, I can. That's interesting. That's definitely more planning and more like I guess. I mean, my initial feeling is that that's a better system than the previous one, where you were just scrambling to find food everywhere. These are just a whole bunch of shrines. But it's still a little bit uncertain as to how well that plays, because I haven't tried it, obviously. Is there anything actually decent here, or is this the entirety of the ruins? Just a couple of random buildings here and there. Oh, there's a chest here. Bandaged, or bandage, and steel longsword, and a desert rifle. Considering I just found a random desert rifle, might be able to make use of... Oh, I'm apparently destroying mangrove. It's just a little bit odd that now I can actually like go through walls, so I accidentally attack them, which I don't necessarily mean to do. Okay, but we found some stuff, and it was semi-interesting. Also, this means that gives us a little bit of extra knowledge that we can put to use. Okay, we have leveled up once again, gotten some more hit points and things of that nature. And does that actually mean, yeah, 140 SP, so let's see if there is actually something that I kind of want to pick butchery, but considering the new mechanic for food, where I can just whip up stuff, I'm not sure if that's like super necessary. I could pick up Wayfaring, and that would give me the Mind's Compass to have less of a chance of getting lost. But I also have the Desert Rifle and a bow. So I'm thinking like this would also be a decent option. First aid would probably not be a bad idea either. But I think I'm going to pick the... Your agility is not high. Oh right, we need 19 agility to actually pick that up. Are pistols any better? Yes, apparently I could use a pistol. But I cannot use, like, I cannot level up my rifles and bows because I am too... Wait, what? Oh, it's 19 agility. Oh, I see. So it actually requires a lot more agility now than I thought. Or alternatively, our guys have been thus far very agile. I could also pick something like... I kind of don't want to... I kind of don't want to move away from axes for now. Then again, these are also requiring a lot more strength than I have. So, how about long blades? Because I found one of those. I could level up this a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to go with long blades as a secondary skill. Because I did find this steel longsword, and that does 1d6 of damage compared to 1d3 with the same penetration value. So this is only a plus. Okay, average clockwork beetles. Okay. And are you hostile as well? You are hostile too. Okay, I'm injured. I might just die here. Yeah, there's like all of these dragonflies are also hostile, and I'm not sure if they're like really attacking me. But it's not a great situation. I'm probably too slow to like really run away from them. But if I can get into a slightly more defensible position and take care of them like one by one. I mean, technically I've gotten my bonuses already from this area. I probably don't want to eat those, do I? That takes care of that. I'm apparently hungry, so I should probably make camp as well. I'm a little bit interested in seeing what else might be here. Because there is obviously a downstairs area as well. But going there might be a little bit... Oh, and this place is full of enemies. I think this might be a little bit too much for us. There are bookshelves and things of that nature here. Those probably would have some good stuff, at least to sell. But I think this is a little bit too much considering all of these enemies here, so... Let's see if we can actually, like, get away from here. That alligator is probably, or that croc is not going to be happy to see us either. The lair of Friedesche Wood, legendary Clopad. Okay, well that's Clopad. Well, okay. We need to fight off these guys. And I'm about to die. Okay, you know what? You go away. For a second, at least. And it's still attacking me. In fact, a prickler is attacking me. Is there anything that I have that would allow me to get, you know, through this situation without me dying horrendously? Because this thing is in perfect health and I'm wounded. I guess the best way to do this is to sprint. Just keep going fast enough. There we go, now we are far enough away to get through. Uh-oh, you're lost. Well, that chameleon is hostile, and I think that right there is maybe a star apple tree. So let's just shoot at this chameleon a little. So can I not really do anything with the star apple tree? There's nothing to take. I'm not really sure what the whole harvest plants thing is like supposed to be doing right now, because it's not harvesting the star apple trees or anything. Salt hopper tough. Don't want to fight that. Don't think. And it seems to be... Oh, those guys are fighting. Yeah, okay, the dog just died. Yeah, let's maybe not go right next to that hopper. And you are a tortoise, and there's 2 of you. Even though I'm fairly slow, I think I'm still fast enough. Oh. Crap. Okay, let's try to kill it fast enough so that it... Yep, there we go. It doesn't kill us. So that would be quite unfortunate. Okay, there we go. We have regained our bearings. I still want to keep going. Oh, okay. There we go. Wait, what now? Electrified iron mace. We probably don't want you, you know, hitting me. Okay, let's start picking up all of these pieces. Two-handed sword, I guess I can carry it for now. Bandages are always good. Also, Muff Wuff Wuff. Wait, not Muff Wuff Wuffo. The nimble snapjaw gut spiller. So there's actually a special dude here. They're getting attacked by... Oh, the snapshot scavenger applies a shade oil injector. Okay. So is that the gut spiller? Yeah, it is. It's a bloody blood spiller. Which is, I guess, very apt. I'm getting attacked here a little bit too much for my liking. I'm wounded now. Okay, you know what? You know what? You're just going to teleport away a little bit. I really wish I had like a salve oil or a salve whatever injector. Not salve oil. I think I'm going to die very soon here. It's just very difficult to tell because I cannot tell my health. Okay, let's be very careful and avoid anything nasty. Let's stay out here in the open more or less. Actually, we're a little bit close to the edge of the map. Oh, that's Muff. And he's actually fine. Badly wounded. Okay, we're about to die. And I cannot teleport him. Oh, I can do gas generation. And we died. Well, it was bound to happen. Let's do like maybe one more game with a random character and see what we get. Mutated human greybeard, humanoid chimera. We only eat meat. We have corrosive gas, freezing hands, night vision, slime glands, 2 hearts, but brittle bones. And basically this is an agility build. Not 100% sure what the chimera does, but we'll figure it out eventually. These are like, basically the only thing that is kind of wrong with this is the low intelligence. The rest of the stuff is fairly balanced. And the agility actually might work well for us if we go for like a ranged build. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. So, what does the chimera do? You eat meat exclusively, so basically there is no point in us harvesting anything from the plants. Corrosive gas, that's fairly self-explanatory. And we can emit jets of frost from our hands to do a 9 square ray of frost in the direction of your choice. So it's a proper ray, and it does 1d3 plus 1 damage. Cooldown 10, so that's actually fairly powerful. Night vision, that's fairly simple. Slime glands, you produce a viscous slime that you can spit at things, okay? And 2-hearted means that we have +2 toughness, but -3 quickness. Small chance each round you are badly wounded to regain some hit points. So if things go bad, we might get more health to keep us out of bad situations. Brittle bones means that if we fall or get attacked with gutshells or concussive damage, we have 150% damage. Okay, and as for our stuff in the inventory, we have bear jerky, so we have some food to keep us going. We have a walking stick. Okay. So we're basically an old man that shoots eyes and eats only meat. I'm not 100% sure what the chimera does, though. But I guess we'll figure that one out. But as always, we're going to start stealing some stuff. Yeah, basically all of this stuff can come with us. The only problem right now is the fact that we only eat meat. Was there actually any benefit to only eating meat? You don't get ill when you eat raw meat. You can eat raw meat without being famished. Meals of raw meat that you eat while hungry have 10% chance to be tastier than usual. Meals cooked with selected meat ingredients have a 5% chance to be tastier than usual. You get no satiation from foods that aren't meat. If you eat raw food that isn't meat, there is a 50% chance you become ill for 2 hours and you can't cook with plant ingredients. I wonder what it means for like whipping up stuff. Does it mean we automatically gather like ingredients that are meat based, or if we cannot eat it, or whatever it might mean? Okay, but let's start selling some stuff. Copper nuggets, those can go. I want to make this a ranged build, basically. I'm not sure if musket is the way to go. I mean, there are 33 lead slugs that I can buy. And if I go with the musket here, we don't want to have both. I can buy these, and I have to just pay 5 drams of fresh water. But this will give us a musket to work with. So we are basically an old man with a musket shouting at people and throwing ice. Shuganip. Okay. And we have some missions to recover Orbitalucus, the woe of water barons. Okay. For now, we don't seem to have any artifacts, which means that we're going to have to go hunting. But we can pick up the quest regardless. But yeah, we have nothing here. So let's see how this goes. That's where the Shuganip is. I guess we might as well go there to at least get the experience. And see if we can find something that even remotely resembles an artifact. So you're easy but hostile. This is a good way for me to practice my shooting. Okay, I'll just hit you with my stick for a while. There we go. Do I have butchery as a... I probably don't have butchery as a skill yet. Which means I should have it now. Ah, damn it! I need to actually level up my cooking and gathering to make this work. But I can probably eat the corpse. So I have a skill to berate. What does that even do? And why do I have it? In fact, what skills do I even have right now? We have Calloused, Natural AV improved. Something in Persuasion, yes. Cooldown 50, you shame a nearby creature for 6d6 rounds, giving it a -4 penalty to DV to hit, Ego, Willpower, and a -10 penalty to Quickness. Okay, so it's basically an offensive persuasion skill. That's new. What else do I have in the skills? Just gas generation. Okay, spits slime. So that's our like our own inherent little also snapshot. Oh, okay. There are some warlords at play here. Yeah, we have an inherent ability to do ranged attacks. In fact, let's try it. Yeah, there's slime. And that's basically how it works. We have slime. Well done, us. But it's just a whole bunch of slime. It doesn't actually do anything apart from, you know, it's slime. We may need something a little bit more effective to use as a melee weapon. Right now the walking stick, I mean, it's 1d2 of damage. It's kind of crappy. And does it even like... is it even part of any of our skills? I mean, I guess it's a cudgel, so we want a mace, basically, because we already have the skill associated with that. Oh, we're already at 5 health. Okay, you know what? Die very quickly. And you too. We may need to start using our abilities a little bit better. For example, the ability to throw ice. Okay, so this place has a downstairs area. And you are... Snap? Okay, so you're a shotgunner. I'm going to try and kill you for your shotgun. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a knick-knack apparently. Okay, so we have a weird artifact which is the shotgun. And we have a shotgun shell. I'm really dumb, aren't I? Yes, I am really dumb. So I probably would break the shotgun if I tried to identify it. And this is just a dog corpse. But apparently shotguns would count as a as an artifact for Argive. The thing is, it's a very, very, very valuable artifact. So giving that up is not probably a good idea. Also, what is this congregation here? Snapjaw Fire Snarler. So it's just a whole bunch of people participating in whatever. If they happen to allow me to get close enough, I could probably go there and try... Oh, Iron Mace, this is what we want. Leather armor, we might as well get that, and the short bow. So, let's equip the Iron Mace. Because it should be... Wait, what? Look. It does straight up 2 damage? Is that it? I guess it does 2 damage always if it penetrates. That's a bit weird. It's not. That's not the way the damage has been marked with weapons before. Also, this is the thing when you like update this game, the stuff just changes. I mean, change is good. Don't get me wrong. But I would really like it if I was in control of the updates a little bit better, so that I would be able to, you know, decide when to just get a whole bunch of new stuff. Because now I'm just like, I intended to start this session by, you know, continuing with the previous mechanics that I had barely learned. Now we're learning a whole bunch of new ones. Okay, but I have the freezing hands, so that allows me to do. How big is it? So it's 9 square array of frost. So it's just 9 squares of frost, and it's probably a line. So it's not going to be like a proper massive ray, because that probably would be a little bit unfair. Okay, we need to take care of these guys in a sane manner. And it's getting a little bit insane right now. So now you're frozen. How about I turn on some gas, and you can deal with that as well. And we need to reload this gun. And we died. And yeah, we had a bump shotgun that I couldn't use. Okay, let's do like one more, and then that should more or less do it for this session. Okay, so what do we get now? We're a two-headed, a mutated human marauder with psychometry and temporal fougue. And it's more or less a willpower toughness based thing. Okay. As a marauder, I'm guessing we have some weapons and some equipment that we start with. Yeah, we have a crappy bronze battle axe, which we're going to have to get rid of fast. And some berry jerky. The two-headed means that I have... Okay, mental actions cost 20% less energy, and there's a small chance that we can shake off mental status effects. I'm not sure how good that is. Psychometry, we already know that that's amazing. Temporal fougue is... You quickly pass back and forth through time, creating multiple copies of yourself. So we create copies of ourselves in time. Okay, and I'm guessing that's basically a way for us to duplicate whatever capability we have. So maybe that like spawns in a companion that is us. Small box, small tube. Okay, that's good stuff. We're just going to have to basically find ourselves better stuff, and the revolver is good. Very good. Lead slugs. Yeah, all of this stuff goes well with, you know, our stuff. Our agility is poor, so that means ranged weaponry is a little meh. But then again, like, melee weapons are not great either because of the lack of strength that we have. We're just not a very good character, in my opinion. At least, like, combat is something that we need to deal with, and this character cannot deal with it well. But I think we are going to have to make do with the Borderlands revolver, because I just don't like the axe. And these I'm going to keep. I can also check them with psychometry without issue. So let's just sell off some stuff and let's buy some slugs. I think that's a good way of doing it. And then let's check with psychometry and try to figure out what these are. So psychometry. Oh right, we need to do it here. So the cobalt tube was apparently fairly big. So that's a self-injector. Yeah, I understand why that was valuable. This is a blaze injector. And the box is a box of crayons. So this is basically... Okay, now we have 2 artifacts we can easily give to Argive, because none of those matter. And I'm going to equip the Borderlands revolver. And let's check what this is. So this is a painted item. Is it any better than my current? Yes, it is. It's in fact better than my current axe. And I'm guessing, yeah, I have axe proficiency with dismember, so that is more or less what we want. And possibly we may want to get the pistol stuff. We don't really have the agility for it, but we don't have skills for anything right now. Okay, and knickknacks. Here is your box of crayons that you asked for. You didn't, but you get one anyway. And you can have the blaze injector. I'm not going to really be using that, I imagine. And then wire. Okay, let's go and check out where all this stuff is. So this is where the Tabernacles of Mamrinep is going to be. So going there is probably good for just the... You discover a lair. Well, we might as well go check it out. Very close to Joppa anyway. You discover the lair of Maktonen. Legendary croc. So it's just good EXP, all of this. You probably are no match for the... Is that the croc? No, that's a salamander, and this is just a regular croc. So let's hit the croc and the salamanders with some axes to deal with this this whole issue here. And let's just stay alive. Let's not do anything too stupid. In fact, I probably don't want to pick a fight with the croc anyway. I'm not good enough, like I'm not high enough level to deal with a bigger enemy. Plus it's probably going to have a whole bunch of minions. So let's just go here and pick up the XP from going here. And let's see what is here. If there's like some stuff here that I can maybe put to use. There is a table, and there is also a okay, you know what? I'm going to shoot at you. There we go. There's another one of you, but I'm going to take cover behind the bookshelf. I'm just going to get all the books. And then just back away. Okay, it's still doing, or at least trying to do damage. It's quite far away already. But I probably want to stay right here to heal up. Then I'm going to go and check the table. for any loot, and once that is done, we're just out of here. No, I don't want to store an item in the table. Just going to have a very quick look-see here, just in case there's something actually good. But it doesn't seem like there's anything too amazing here, so let's probably just get far enough away from here. Okay, what do I want to do? I found some items, so I want to sell those. I want to sell the books. So let's sell the books. It's good money. I could get myself a helmet and some leather armor, which has to be a good bet, considering my current armor is crappy as all hell. In fact, we can go one step further and get ring mail. That way we have like proper armor and we can deal with things a little bit better. Is there any kind of a weapon? There's just a hand axe. I kind of want an axe. So let's get that stuff. We're still going to get money from this, but now we have armor that we can work with. So let's equip all of that. So now I have a good 5 DV from that. Or AV, not DV. My dodge value is 0, but we have 5 armor. Now let's go find the... oh, well. Let's go find the copper wire. And this is a very, very interesting place. Oh, there's a road here though. You're not... yeah, you're not hostile. But these guys sure are. However, they might also be a good source of loot. In fact, they are. There's an iron battle axe here that I can put to use. And a slender painted wooden buckler. Was our guy able to see in the darkness? Let's actually see. No, we only had 2 heads. So that means we are not going to be able to put the... we're not going to be able to put the wooden buckler to use. But we can always sell it, so there's that. Plus we can take a look at it for some Sultan history. So you're going to fight me, are you? And those guys are fighting. The tortoise is fighting the snapjaws. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is entirely fine. There we go. And I'm going to... oh, yeah, apparently I'm not hungry enough for that. Okay. So... now I have picked up some SP. So I probably want... actually, we already have butchery. But we probably want the cooking and gathering skill so that we can prepare meals. And I kind of want the pistol skill. Because then we have steady hand. There we go. We have one attribute point we can put towards anything we want, so we might be able to offset our agility thing. Or alternatively, we could put it towards strength. I think I'm going to put it towards strength. We're still not in bonus territory, but things are not so horrible. And we have 4 mutation points, so not quite enough for anything we might want. And I cannot harvest that star apple tree because that star apple tree has star apples, obviously. It looks like the sprite is different, but we don't have the harvestry skill, so I cannot even like try to harvest it. Not to mention I don't know how the harvestry works now. Lacquered staff, I can probably carry that around. Also, we already have a helmet, so the cap is not anything good. Okay, so let's just keep walking until we... Oh, this place is full of snapjaws. Staff and let's kill you quickly. First clubs. I guess I'm going to pick this up and the wafer. We should probably also set up camps at some point. And a torch. Now this place is just full of snapjaws. It's like a freaking snapjaw base here. I mean, it's good EXP, but it's just kind of weird to see this many. Rusted iron longsword, don't want that, but I will get the rest. Okay, those guys have basically fought each other off. I guess I'm going to go in and claim all the rewards. Clubs and bronze daggers. A nullworm skull, I guess it's good enough. It's like a cap. Okay. And this was a quilted shawl. I guess I'm going to pick that up. Let's make a camp. Let's make camp here. And let's try to whip up a meal. A dash of etched berries, a sprinkle of cadmium shavings from a tortoise shell, and some clear fulcrete flake. You eat the meal. Well, apparently it was a good enough meal because it sated us. I'm not sure if shavings of fulcrete would actually be any good as a food source, but sure. I actually don't have anything on my feet, so if we find boots anywhere, we are going to have to wear those. And I said boots, not gloves, but I guess I'm going to pick up your gloves too. Oh, apparently they were protecting a chest of rusted copper nuggets and capacitors. Well then. There is a dungeon here. I kind of want to check it out. Okay, I'm not sure what this place is. Interesting. But I'm going to keep going. I kind of want to get some of this stuff back to Yopa. And I'm guessing the best way to go about this is to follow the road. I don't think this is really leading... Oh, but we found the Snapjaw who wields Stop Svalin. Okay, I'm not sure what Stop Svalin is. Are you the one with the Stop Svalin? No, you're not. You're... Oh, nonsense bird. Before it perished, however, it named its pupil Mehmet. Okay, good. Hello. Thank you, Low Crow.